In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And Greg, looking at the standings early on in this season, what would you tell teams that have gotten off to a rough start?
That it's a marathon and not a sprint. There's no reason to panic and look to make big changes yet. Plenty of time to come together and right the ship.
Now here's Hibbert. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Can't get it to fall. Dang, looking it over. Fades back. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Now Farmar. To the inside. Here's Yao. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Freeman. Pass to Dang. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Another miss by Dang. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now, here is Oakley. Yao Ming missing his last shot. Pass to Dang. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
And here is Yao. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Paul Gasol.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Dang. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Right side Dang. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. He gets that one. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In the third spot, the Pistons.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Here's Hibbert. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Clock at 6. Middleton outside. Oakley with some nice D.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Lob pass to Gordon. It's tipped. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Dang. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. Hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
No good on that one.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Pau Gasol. And the second free throw, good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Dang. Rebound by the Pistons.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Farmar passes to Middleton. Down low. And it's Farmar. That time on the assist by Middleton.
So crafty around the basket. Farmar's looking to penetrate. Not a one who settles for perimeter shots.
Here's Freeman. Still scoreless. Spins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Gordon.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for Gordon. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Farmar. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Farmar's got 5.
Really good from three-point land. Farmar's not a shoot-first guard. However, he can fill it up when appropriate.
Gordon with no one around. Good on the triple. Gordon's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Scoreless thus far. Here's Yao. And that one drops for him.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Here's Freeman. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Pass to Yao. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Williams is checked in for Roy Hibbert.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Middleton. How he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Here's Freeman. He's guarded by Williams. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Freeman passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Dang. Over Middleton. Dang can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Toscano Anderson. He has yet to score, and the shot goes in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Freeman. He's guarded by Williams. Freeman misses. Pistons leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Toscano Anderson's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Farmar takes it away. Driving to the basket. Pass to Williams. Tice against Yao. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Yao's got 12.
And this is why Yao Ming is an all-star caliber talent, because of that ability to just dominate offensively.
Gordon with it. The fadeaway. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Williams passes to Farmar. The Pistons working the ball around now. Yao in the high post. Ice is there. 6 to shoot.
And as far as three-point shooting, not really where this team's strength lies. Only top 20 in the league, and I think it forces them to rely much more on their ability to dominate the paint.
And their rebounding really was a strength. Maybe their stats weren't tops in the league, but their work ethic was as good as it gets. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is Oakley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 6. Williams with the ball. Pass to Toscano Anderson. To the paint. Here's Yao. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Knicks trail by 8. New York calls timeout. Have to like what we're seeing from Yao Ming.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Here's Hansen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now here's Ellis after the miss by Luol Deng. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 29, Trey Houston.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Newton. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. And Tice throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Ellis. Following the score by New York. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Newton. Back to Tice. To the inside. Dang. That one goes in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pistons leading by 7. And here is Williams. Nothing on the board. Here's Jackson. And Detroit with another turnover here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Detroit.
The York Pistons, number 55, Roy Hibbert.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside Deng. From outside the arc. Hibbert pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Out left to the wing. Newton passes to Hansen. New York moving the ball around. On the wing, Dang. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Dang's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
1:39 left here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Detroit making a switch here. Miles is checked in.
To the floor, New York Pistons, number 45, James Miles.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Dang against Ellis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
Pistons leading by 6. Miles the pass to Williams. Dang against Ellis. Down low. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
A really good effort here by Ellis. Could have looked for a shot, but instead finds his teammate perfectly off the screen and roll.
Outside Dang. It's tipped. Stolen by Ellis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's a 10-point Piston lead. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Tice with a screen on Williams. Here's Newton. Williams with the block. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen and pushing it up. Here's New York. Rebound by the Pistons. Pass to Hibbert. Now here's Jackson, defended by Tice. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And that one drops. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Hansen. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Dang. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jackson with the screen. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And stolen by Hibbert. And they're moving it up. Bender with it. He's picked up by Dang. Bender, no good. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Houston. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Wilcox is checked in for Bender.
At the line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Pistons leading by 9. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Dang. Here's Newton. And the Knicks miss again. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williams kicks to Wilcox. Now Williams. 11 points last game. 5 on the clock. Back to Hibbert. Another shot. Goes up again, and the layup is good. Hibbert's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
A moment now to see the numbers for Luol Deng. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And that one falls to Monte Ellis. Roy's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Lowry's checked in. That one misses. And so it's Dang bringing it up for New York. Down by 12. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Miles is checked in. Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Williams. Payne covering. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Dang. Rebound by Williams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Tice gets it to go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Williams looking around. With his first shot attempt. And it's Dang with the rebound. Knicks trail by 9. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Indiana, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And the Pistons making a change here. Gray's checked in. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. Here's Freeman. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
Knicks trail by 6. Hansen the pass to Freeman. Here's Hansen. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Freeman. Taken away by Williams. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Gray. Still yet to score. Ellis. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Dang against Ellis. And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Piston lead. And Detroit has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So both teams making some changes here.
And they were in the top 10 in steals. It was one of those things we always heard about last season. Get a little sloppy with the ball, and they will make you pay.
Not too many people recall their free throw shooting last season, but it really was outstanding. D8, when they got chances at the line, they made the most of them. Outside Jackson. Yao with a screen on Deng. And the drought. And the layup good by Yao. Yao's got 18 points.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
Here's Freeman. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Gasol finds Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oakley. No good with the triple.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Freeman after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Williams comes with a double team. Back to Oakley. Tries a three. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist from Farmar. He's got 10.
Man, I like the way Ellis does not back away from working his magic in the paint. I mean, he's a crafty finisher who knows how to score from a lot of angles inside.
Here's Freeman. Takes it from 10. And he hits the jump shot. Pistons leading by 8. Pass to Farmar. Outside Williams. Now Ellis. And there's another one for the Pistons.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
To the left side wing. Gordon with it. Here's Freeman. Offline with his 3. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Pistons. Williams kicks to Ellis. Yao with a screen on Deng. To the inside. And stolen by Gasol. Ellis against Deng. Over Ellis. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Jackson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Freeman. Pass to Gordon. And here is Deng. He's guarded by Ellis. Deng against Ellis. Deng passes to Freeman over Williams. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freeman's got 6 points. It's Ellis on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Ellis. The three-pointer no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Deng. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
And he gets it to go. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Deng. From deep. Sinks the triple. Deng's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
It's Ellis on the wing. He's covered by Deng. There's the triple. Monte Ellis, and that's good. Ellis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Freeman. He's got 6. Pass to Dang. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
The first one falls. So for the Pistons, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Jackson. Toscano Anderson comes in for Ellis. And Middleton subbed in for Williams. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Freeman following the basket by Chris Middleton. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Oakley passes to Freeman. Over Farmar. Toscano Anderson grabs the rebound. Pistons leading by 13. Now Farmar. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Always a good idea to get out and run.
Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Now Hibbert. Yao inside. He's against Gordon. And the basket by Yao.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Freeman. He has 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Oakley. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
I came with getting stops, grabbing the rebound, and I was trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Yao Ming really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Dang. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Freeman. And it's Dang in the corner. Gordon with the screen for Dang. His 3-pointer is off the mark. Pistons leading by 13. Now Farmar. Down low. Here's Toscano Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
High effort play inside, winning that trip to the line.
Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Oakley. Pass to Dang. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Farmar passes to Middleton. The Pistons working the ball around now. Gasol against Yao. Lock at 6. Hibbert. It's rebounded by New York. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 15. Farmar deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hibbert. Now here is Yao. Good. Yao's got 22.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Freeman. He has 6. Up top Oakley. Left side Gordon. Gasol kicks to Gordon. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 17. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Yao against Gasol. The 10-footer. Yao dishes to Farmar. The Knicks pull it in. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, Dang. Kicks it out to Gordon. They could use a bucket. Nailed from three-point land. Gordon's got 18 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Yao in the high post. Good. And Farmar gets the assist. He's got 24.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Freeman. Pass to Gasol. Over Yao. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gasol's got his first 2 points. Pistons leading by 14. Now Farmar. He has 5. Here's Toscano Anderson. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hibbert's got his second basket of the game.
Solid move that time by Hibbert. This is the area where he's most comfortable.
Pass to Freeman. Dang with it. On the wing, Gordon. Here's Freeman over Farmar. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Yao. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yao's got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Freeman. 6 points for him. He tries for 3. Here's Gasol. Good work defensively by Yao.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Farmar passes to Yao. The Knicks pull it in. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Oakley. Outside Dang. Over Farmar. That's good from Dang on the assist by Oakley.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Here comes the ball, Detroit. Hit the Pistons down.
And New York making a change here. Hanson's checked in. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Second, Yao Ming.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Detroit leading by 16. Here's Farmar. 5 points in the game. Pass to Middleton. And here's Hibbert. Now Farmar. To the middle. And stolen by Gasol. And here we go. Lob pass to Gordon.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
For Detroit, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Farmar. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
That one's in there. The Detroit leaders got back down to 14 on those points from Dang.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Middleton on the wing. Hibbert, the pass to Farmar. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Chalk up 2 there.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pistons leading by 12. Pass to Yao. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And that one falls for Yao. And so here is New York, 15-point game. Down low, here's Dang. Second chance shot. Great D that time for Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They led by as many as 18 points. 2 points, that one goes.
And not just a perimeter player. Ellis can use his strength to take you inside.
Dang against Middleton. Gordon with a screen on Middleton. Dang goes in.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ellis. How he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons leading by 15. Pass to Jackson. Gets Ellis on the wing. Kick by Yao. The shot. Ellis can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Hansen. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. All right, a chance to check out stats for Gasol. Great showing for him last season. 16th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you saw what he did last year. One of the best shot blockers in the league. He anchored that defense with his ability to intimidate. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Pistons making a change here. Graves checked in. Middleton hits them both. Knicks trail by 17. To the left wing. New York moving the ball around. Tice passes to Newton. Now here's Ellis. 17 points in the game. Williams kicks to Ellis. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Here's Newton. He's guarded by Ellis. Tice passes to Hansen. Here's Freeman. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. And the basket by Freeman. Freeman's got 8. Detroit leading by 15. Williams passes to Middleton. Outside Williams. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
Here's Freeman. 8 points for him. Pass to Tice. Here's Freeman. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Hansen. No good from the wing. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Ellis can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 17. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Newton. Here's Hansen. Defended by Middleton. Here's Gasol. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Ellis outside. From the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tice. And he banks in the layup. Tice has got 6.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Inside. Tipped away. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Ellis. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one.
This is what makes Monte Ellis so dangerous. I mean, he's got great quickness off the dribble, but also when the catch and shoot is there.
Pass to Newton. Now Gasol. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ellis outside. Jackson a screen on Deng. From 15 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Newton. Pass to Houston. Here's Newton. Here's Hansen. Outside Deng. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Pass to Gray. And here is Williams. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Newton. Now, here's Tice. Outside Deng. Pass to Newton. Off target from 3-point range. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Williams. Here's the screen. Cans the shot from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ellis against Dang. Pass to Hansen. Here's Newton. They get it back. Here's Hansen. Here's Newton. To the middle. Here's Dang. It's good. Dang's got 28 points for the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Gray. It's Ellis on the wing. He's covered by Dang. Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rebound by the Pistons.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For the three. It's rebounded by Gray.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Ellis. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Deng's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. Pass to Houston. Some nice passing by New York here. Ellis against Deng. The layup missed. Detroit leading by 18. Then to the pass to Gray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Gray.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Lamar's checked in for Bender. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Pass to Newton. Here's Hansen. Here's Freeman. He's guarded by Williams. Newton passes to Hansen. Here's Freeman. Rebound by Williams. Pistons leading by 19. Now Farmar. Fires for 3. The shot by Williams, no good. Pass to Newton. Here's Hansen. On the wing, Dang. With some arc, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sticking with it, determined play.
And the Pistons making a change here.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Luol Deng. One shot.
Pistons leading by 16. Outside Williams. Pass to Yao. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. To the wing right side. Here's Freeman. He's guarded by Williams. Newton passes to Freeman. And here is Dang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And Tice throws it down.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Pass to Farmar. Now here's Williams. Yao in the high post. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Newton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jordan Farmar.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First one falls for him.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pistons. Gasol's checked in for New York. Aaron Gordon comes in for Hansen. Both good from the line that time. Here's Farmar. Pass to Yao. Shot clock at 5. The Knicks pull it in. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Newton. Pass to Freeman. To the inside. Dang. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dang's got 33 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Picked by Yao. Here's Farmar. Hibbert with it. Pistons passing it around. Here's Yao. And yes, it's good. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now here's Dang. He's covered closely. To the paint and stolen by Yao. Here's Toscano Anderson. He's covered by Dang. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Oakley's checked in for the Knicks.
Checking in for the Knicks. Number 11, Oakley.
Knicks trail by 14. Here's Freeman. Right side Gasol. Detroit with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Farmar, defended by Gasol. Pass to Yao. Hibbert inside. That one off the back iron and out.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Oakley. Outside Gasol. Left side Dang. Shot clock at 6. Right side Gasol. Releases. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Farmar kicks to Hibbert. Now against Gordon. No good from Yao. Knicks trail by 14. Oakley passes to Freeman. Dang, a screen on Middleton. Pass to Dang. Fade away. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Farmar dishes to Yao. Here's Toscano Anderson. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Timeout, Pistons.
Team second. Detroit call time. Keeping up all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Hibbert kicks to Middleton. Pass to Yao. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
To end the cold streak, yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Gordon.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Here's Freeman. Pass to Dang.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
13 foul. At the line for the Knicks, Luol Deng, shooting 1.
Middleton with it.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Detroit with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Yao.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Knicks trail by 14. Here's Freeman. Down low. Here's Gasol. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Yao. Toscano Anderson. The pass to Farmer. Yao with it. Defended by Gordon. Here's Middleton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Detroit.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Knicks.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Yao.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Now here's Middleton after the miss by Luol Deng. 4 on the clock. Toscano Anderson's shot is off. Here's Freeman. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. You know, Greg, this is always one of the most fun matchups of the year. Conference rivals that go at it very hard every time.
And these games always have a little extra juice to them. They see each other a lot every year. And, Kevin, the competition tends to take on a different tone. This one will be intense.
Now, here is Yao. Count it.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
Up top, Embiid lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Golden State. Here's Farmar. 17 points in his last outing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Atlanta now. And here is Waiters. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Yao. Ellis against Waiters. Ellis kicks to Farmar. Back to Ellis. 5 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Ellis. It's good from the top of the key.
Boy, the slicing, dicing moves of Ellis off the pick and roll, a nightmare for anybody defending him when he's got other teammates helping.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the basket by Embiid.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for the Pistons. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already, should make for some fairly high drama.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. And it's Yao missing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Embiid, no good. And so Ellis will bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. To the right side. Here's Yao. Rebound by the Hawks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Here's Ellis. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Jackson. Now here is Yao. Will it go? And the rejection by Embiid.
And Embiid combines timing with his length well on that end.
Waiters outside. Detroit with the rebound. Middleton outside. Pass to Farmar. Back to Middleton. Yao, the pass to Middleton. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Turner. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called, the Pistons.
Keeping up all in motion. Here your Pistons. Dancer.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And looking now at some numbers for Ellis. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. And that's a foul on Gian Liam. That is his first foul of the game. Farmar dishes to Jackson. Pistons passing it around. Middleton outside. Can they get it? Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
To the middle. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Bank shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Driving in, kicks it to Waiters. Connects from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Farmar. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Farmar. Now Yao. Good. And Farmar gets the assist. Yao's got his second bucket of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Ellis against Waiters. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Farmar. Still without a basket. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Waiters surveying the D. E down low. Guarded by Jackson. The shot by E, no good. And Middleton kicks to Farmar. Pass to Jackson. Here's Middleton. Now Yao. And Detroit with another turnover here.
And how about the numbers here for Farmar? And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Jackson. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And Waiters kicks to Bogdanovic. Inside. Here's Turner. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Turner's got his second bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Farmar passes to Ellis. Over Turner. Here's Yao. That one good for 2.
Guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And that one falls for Yao. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season.
Take a break.
Not a huge upgrade, but an
Two
upgrade nonetheless.
Throw good, Evan Turner.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
So for the Pistons, one Toscano Anderson's checked in for Yao. Roy comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Williams in for Farmar. Then for the Hawks, Quinn's checked in, and Curry subbed in for Waiters. Both free throws good from Turner.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Outside Roy. Hibbert with a screen for Roy. To the paint. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. In the third spot, the Hawks.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Free throw, good. Hibbert. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Hibbert hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Bogdanovich against Middleton. Bogdanovich, no luck. Pistons trail by 6. Williams finds Middleton. Hibbert with a screen on Bogdanovich. To the middle. And it's Hibbert missing. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. To the inside, Quinn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 7. Middleton on the wing. Back to Williams. Hibbert in the high post. No good on that one. Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice move off the dribble. That's how you create space.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Williams. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. All alone. Nice jump shot. Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Scoreless thus far. Down low, here's Quinn. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That rim has a family.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 9-point game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Quinn grabs the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's E. 9-point game his last outing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Middleton. They get it again. Here's Quinn. And the layup's good off the glass. Quinn's got 5 points so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Roy. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. The 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Butler against Williams. Hibbert with the screen on Butler. To the inside. And Roy Hibbert the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Oh, you look at Hibbert. When he's in motion like that, rolling off the screen, I think he's much harder to defend.
Pass to E. And here's Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Toscano Anderson, the pass to Middleton. Williams scanning the floor. Hibbert with a screen on Butler. Nobody near Williams. Misses the 3. This one for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta up by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
That's good from Roy.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And it's good for 2. 6 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Jackson. 14 points from him the last game against the Golden State Warriors.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the basket by Detroit, they set the screen. Here's Strickland. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Still yet to score, and it's Hibbert missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and
That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Chris Middleton.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And he makes the first. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Pistons trail by 18. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. From the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Quinn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes the 13-footer and a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Jackson setting the pick here for Roy. Carries it from three-point range. Roy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. And it's Hibbert missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams for 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wilcox is checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dion Waiters comes in for Seth Curry. Outside Williams. Outside Roy. Inside. Pass to Strickland. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pistons trailed by 19. Now here's Williams. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Hibbert. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And it's Waiters atop the key. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 12 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Yao checked in for Wilcox. Chris Middleton comes in for Toscano Anderson. Ellis is checked in for Brandon Roy. And it's Farmar in for Williams. And a switch here also for Atlanta. He's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now Farmar. He has yet to score. Hibbert with a screen on Waiters. For 3, Ellis. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Farmar.
Boy, you don't want to send Farmar to the line. I mean, he's a rhythm shooter, and that helps his rhythm.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Turner's checked in for Atlanta. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Night in and night out, Farmar shows up and just makes plays. He gives a really consistent effort.
Here's E, covered by Hibbert. The shot by E, no good. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Pistons. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Hibbert's got his second basket of the night. The Hawks leading by 20. Waiters outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Embiid.
Good work that time by Embiid as the screener. He's been working on that part of his game.
Ellis against Waiters. Ellis dishes to Farmar. Rebound Atlanta.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Farmar. Pistons passing it around. And it's blocked. Waiters against Ellis. Waiters no luck. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that one is good.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Here's Waiters following the basket by Chris Middleton. And he converts the layup. 14 points for him.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Hibbert. Farmar deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. That one misses. Atlanta leading by 22. To the paint. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Middleton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Wide open. And it falls over the rim and in.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Pistons shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Yao. .112 left to play here in the half. Atlanta with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ellis against Waiters. Fires from the line. Detroit with the rebound. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton the pass to Farmar. Pass to Ellis. Trying to get something going. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. Farmar's got his 5th assist in this one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Waiters outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Waiters got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the left wing. Here's Yao. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Farmar after the basket by Atlanta. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A brief check now of the stats for Turner. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 11 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Farmar. Yao kicks to Ellis. Clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. From downtown. Rebounded by E. E's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For Atlanta, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting for Atlanta, Dion Waiters. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Waiters. And he can't hit the second. It's Ellis on the wing. Turner covering. Launches it. And Monte Ellis hits from deep. Ellis has got 8.
And Ellis launching the three-point shot. That's not a bad look. He's a sniper with a feel for the long ball at times.
Now here's Waiters. 7 points in the game. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Farmar passes to Ellis. Pass to Yao. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. He's got 9.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
For 3, it's good from long range.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ellis dishes to Yao. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now here's Waiters. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Embiid the screen. Waiters no luck. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside for Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And Ellis is just a speed merchant in everything he does. Whipping the ball around the floor is just one of his many attributes.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot's good by Turner.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for Detroit. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Second in points off turnovers. And they are in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Just enough touch from beyond to keep you honest.
And their defense is one of their best weapons for sure. As you said, ranking second in points scored off turnovers. They're not a team that sits back. They attack. Ellis kicks to Farmar. Pass to Yao. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Yao with a screen on Waiters. From deep, Ellis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the middle. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Inside, here's Yao. Good. And Farmar gets the assist. Yao's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Farmar. Now here's Ellis. Pulls up, high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ellis has got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, the mid-range jump shot, that spot on the floor, I think is important in the game today. It's always helpful to have a guy like Ellis who can knock down that mid-range shot as well as he can.
Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game so far. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pistons have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Now Farmar. Jackson kicks to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. It's deflected. Waiters with the ball. 7 points in the game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And Embiid throws it down.
All the potential in the world as a glass eater. Embiid is equipped to dominate on the offensive glass.
Here's Farmar. Ellis outside. Good. And Farmar gets the assist. Farmar's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Embiid. Now E. Embiid with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Puts it up from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Farmar. Embiid with the steal. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Farmar passes to Ellis. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Waiters outside. Turner for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Farmar. Yao up top. Shoots over Embiid, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Yao's got 15 points.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
It's T-shirt time. I said it's T-shirt time. You gotta make some noise. T-shirts are on the way, Dan. Who wants the free TV? Here we go, Todd. Time to get loud with the free TV. It's time for some TV. Free.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Number 5, the Hawks.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Now, here's Butler. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the inside, Quinn, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Toscano Anderson. Still scoreless. Middleton looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. To the paint. And Roy Hibbert the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Solid move that time by Hibbert. This is the area where he's most comfortable.
Middleton against Curry. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
The defender overzealous that time.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Bender is checked in for Detroit. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Over to the wing. Williams kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Hibbert. He's guarded closely. Williams' shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shot's good from Butler.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to Williams. Down low, here's Hibbert. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Hibbert's got 10 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Strickland. 1:43 left to play in the third. Butler on the wing. They set the pick. Shoots. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hibbert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Bender. Defense is right there. To the middle. Tries from 10. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Strickland. Curry against Middleton. Shoots. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Pistons. Bender kicks to Williams. Inside, Hibbert. Rebound, Atlanta. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry passes to Strickland. Lays it up and off the glass. 6 points for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's Atlanta rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Outside Williams. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. Down low. It's picked off. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The kick outside to Butler. bucket is good. Butler's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Roy. Hibbert with a screen on Curry. For three, Roy buries the long-range jumper.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the screen. Pass to Strickland. Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Miles kicks to Roy. Hibbert with a screen for Roy. Here's Toscano Anderson. The three-pointer no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Butler against Miles. Shoots a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points for Butler. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Toscano Anderson. It's Roy on the wing. Hibbert with a screen on Curry. To the inside. A steal. To the paint. Here's Strickland. Poked away. And, well, Detroit shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And that one comes up a bit short. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Strong take leading to the foul there.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The Pistons making a change here. Wilcox is checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Roy. Here is Wilcox. Back to Roy. And here is Williams. The shot's good. Roy making the play.
A 6'6" creator, smooth as they come. Roy is kind of a point forward, doesn't have a defined position. All he is a baller who makes plays.
Now here's Bogdanovich inside, and he jams it with authority.
All about controlling the body, setting a stiff pick, and then spinning in the scoring position. Well done.
Outside Roy. Hibbert with the screen. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
On the wing, Bridges. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Hibbert with a screen on Bogdanovich. With the second effort, and it's Hibbert missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bridges shot. Good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Roy. Quinn grabs the rebound. Quinn's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Roy. Here is Wilcox. Back to Roy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Roy has a special knack for drawing fouls. He's really excellent at getting defenders off balance and forcing them to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Yao checked in for Hibbert. Chris Middleton comes in for Wilcox. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Toscano Anderson. And it's Farmar in for Williams. And both free throws good for Roy. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.